Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well, thank you for joining me. You know, I was looking at social media earlier and there was something that jumped out at me which I found, well, I would say amusing but not at all surprising. It's a tweet from Matthew Stadlen, you know, that guy who used to have a gig on LBC and turns up as a resident lefty on LBC. Well, he tried to imply that only 3% of Britons agree with Donald Trump over what he said about that country over there that everybody's talking about at the moment. Now, I've just given you the impression that I'm going to be doing a bit of Zelensky bashing. I'm really not. What I'm interested in is the makeup of these polls. I mean, there was another one as well not so long ago where it came out and it said that, this was a YouGov poll by the way, came out and it said that any leader apart from Nigel Farage would make a good leader. Now, when you say 3% or where you say 5% of Britons, I was never asked. I always wonder how much manipulation goes into these polls. You see, if you have a country, let's pick a number out of the hat, for example, with 10 million people in it. 3% of 10 million is quite a bit still. But you're never ever going to sample, you're never going to ever survey 10 million people all at the same time, are you? It's going to be a cross-section, a convenient cross-section. More often than not, you feel are probably going to vote or decide in a favourable way to the outcome you're trying to seek. In other words, it's all rigged. You know, out of this 3% that agree with Trump, right back at the beginning of this video, how large a number was actually surveyed in the first place? How was it? 1,000? Was it 5,000? 10,000? I mean, a little while back now, you had a similar thing when you were talking about the 20-mile-an-hour speed limits within Wales. They said that a large portion of those surveyed were all for it, and then freedom of information requests come back and it was apparent that the number surveyed wasn't large enough to warrant that kind of justification. So the whole thing's a sham. And you know, all of these polls, I wouldn't trust them at all. I mean, if you went round and surveyed literally every single person in the country and it said 3%, I might listen then. But I think you'll find the numbers probably very different indeed. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you for the support. Make sure you hit the like button on this because it helps spread my stuff around. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.